Welcome. In this video tutorial, I'll teach you how to install your themes and plugins that you'll be needing to build an amazing site with WordPress. And I'll be viewing it from a mobile point of view because you might be using your mobile phone to do this. So once you're logged into your dashboard, it brings you to a page like this. You move to the top left corner, click the menu button, go to Appearance, and then click Themes. This loads an array of themes. The WordPress originally comes with its own default theme, the one in 2020, 2021, and now 2022. But I'm not going to be using any of this theme. I'll go straight to add theme or add new. The theme we'll be using for this is Astra. The reason why we are using Astra is that we used a page builder called Elementor, and we'll be looking out for any theme that's compatible with Elementor. Added with that, Astra comes with some amazing templates that comes in handy when building your website. So Astra is also very flexible with Elementor. You could almost edit any point of your theme. So we click the Astra and install. When you should take note of something when a theme is just like I do explain it this way. Imagine you have an auditorium, right? This shape of the auditorium could be circular, it could be square shape, it could be rectangular, it could have different kind of shape, and then the shape of the auditorium would surely affect the kind of event that would happen in the auditorium, right? And then if the auditorium is circular, probably the stage will be at the center. If it is rectangular or square, maybe the stage will be in front, and then you have lectures there. So a team gives you the structure of your site already, and then arranges things for you. Some teams are very strict and rigid that you can't really edit things, and while others are very flexible, meaning even though the auditorium is circular, you could still rearrange it the way you want. It's not that the chairs are already set, you have to put the chairs where you want and everything like that. So in this case, Astra is a very flexible team and gives you so much flexibility. Another alternative to Astra is Ocean WP or Elementor default theme, LO Elementor. Elementor default theme is good enough, and but I usually don't advise starters to use that yet. Get to understand the WordPress view before moving to LO theme. I use LO myself because it's so simple, and then we could work on it. So once you install your theme, you could just quickly move on to get started with Astra. This is one way you can do things, but I would duplicate this just to show you another way. So once this is duplicated, right? So I move here. If I go to themes, it shows you all the themes, right? But I want to move on to install the plugins we need, because if I go on with get started with installing Astra, it automatically installs all those plugins for me. But I want to do it manually. So you go to plugins, add new. So once you do that, one of the first plugin you want to install is called Elementor. So if you install Elementor, click install, you wait for it to get installed. The installation process sometimes can take time, but usually it's fast. Depends on your network, depends on your server. I'm currently using a free server here, ProFreeHost. So, but let's wait for it to get installed. So once it's installed, you click activate immediately to get your plugin activated. So once you're done with that, it brings you to the plugin page. We already have 3 plugins installed right now. I'll just move to getting started with Astra because most of the things you need in terms of plugin, Astra brings it for you. So get started. And this would install Astra, what do you call it? Okay, connection lost to server. Let's try it again. Update field. Okay, so once you click that and it installs it helps you install Astra Starter Site. Astra Starter Site helps you bring in maybe a template, a pre-designed template that you could edit at the end of the day. So when you're working with WordPress, you could actually use other people's template, other people's theme, or you could build from scratch, and then all of them is fine. You could even mix them together. I would install an existing template, then I tweak it completely to what I want it to be. So let's try again. I just click get started. It's activating. Hopefully it gets done now this time. All right, it's activating. It shows it's working. Yeah, once you're done, it brings you to a page like this. You could scroll towards the right. That's why usually you enjoy this in a desktop view, but nonetheless, you could just simply go back. We'll do it manually. So in order to do that manually, you go to the top right menu, go to appearance, click it, and then go to starter templates. So it's starter templates. Here in starter, okay, starter template brings you back here again. Okay, not giving me much flexibility. When you're using your phone, it's easier to scroll to the right. I'm using a desktop, so I'll just expand this so it shows me more options. It's easier to scroll in your phone to see the overview, the overall view. But nonetheless, this is how it looks. And then you can click exit to dashboard once more. We move back here, sorry, appearance, go to Astra options. Let's see, should be somewhere around here. Okay, yeah, you could click starter templates. So if you click starter site, that way it brings you to WP Astra. This is no longer a website. Good at making these mistakes, because while you're working on your website, you could make these mistakes also. So you go back, and then usually you move here. I know it's starter template. You click starter template, only that it's not showing as best as I would want it to show. So let's just go down. If you scroll down, remember when I open it on your phone, it should show better than this, but nonetheless, when you open, you can see build your website now, right? You click build of website, click Elementor. Okay, yeah, that's it. So let me reduce it back to a mobile view. I want it to just resemble that of a mobile. So this IA Tech Consult, I'll be looking to work on uh, something like a learning site, right? So I'm scrolling. Hopefully it works well. Yeah, scroll. It's still reading it like it's a desktop, unfortunately. But nonetheless, on your phone, it optimizes well for mobile. So you could scroll down, you could choose this, leave it at all, popular, leave all this. You could search what kind of template you're looking for, education or learning. Let's say education. It brings out the search. Let's wait for it. Yeah, education. Your site didn't match any status, so I would use learning. Just want to see if there's any template related to learning. So we don't have those templates here. So let's just check around what are the available templates. We have this love nature, blah blah blah. I know Astra comes with some of them that are related to learning. So I like this ebook author. It's something related to learning. This is another one, Learn Dash. Yeah, I would choose Learn Dash for iTech because we sell courses here. So click Learn Dash. Make sure you are not selecting the one that has premium, because you would have to pay for it. I wouldn't advise you paying for something like this. It's just a way to get head start. Once you click any of the templates, it loads. So let's leave it here. We'll continue in the next video.